Hanging out here with Greg Birosh back in the day. Of course, my first memory of him was in the tower at Cayuga County Fair Speedway. What did you used to call the Enduros or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what I started with, yeah. Yep, with you and Joe, Paul, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember Joe always jokes that you ate more hot dogs or something than what the time was worth.
Joe should talk.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you said it. Yeah, I'm sure him and I had our share of hot dogs.
Hey,
Greg Hickson wishes he was there, right? I got to get that one in.
Right, of course.
Because that is his MO nowadays.
I would have had to fight him for him if he was there.
Well, they used to bring them in trays. Remember that? Because that was a nice thing.
Stack of them. How can you say no?
Well, everybody who worked there, for a while, the group that took over used to give you vouchers. And we didn't have time at intermission to go down and stand in line with everybody else, so Glenn would bring up burgers and dogs, but a lot of times the sponsors would eat them all before we got to them. So I'd announce a heat race. Oh, here comes the food, right?
Yeah.
Then by the time you're done,
hurry up,
the tray's gone. So how you doing? Everything going well?
I'm sure I got tasked to save a couple for some people.
I think I might have said that to you once or twice. Like, make sure to hide that dog. I haven't eaten since 3:30. So how's the car looking?
We're in good shape. I mean, we're basically just picking up where we left off last year.
Okay.
You know, not making any changes for this year, so it's just to kind of go through it with a fine-tooth comb here over the next month, and we'll be ready to go.
Who's helping? You got some good folks on board this year?
Got the same folks we've had with Crooker Excavating, Napa Auto Parts and Penyan. They're always there helping us out. So,
okay.
Seneca Auto Sales.
All we need is a big block Ford.
What's that?
All we need is a big block Ford.
Yeah, that would be nice, but
any possibility?
It's not really in the budget right at the moment.
Okay, so it could happen.
It always could happen. Yeah.
When's the last time?
Yeah, with the right support, if we could bring somebody big on board that wanted to make something like that happen, yeah, that would be great. We've got a lot of basically stuff lined up. You know, there's the guys. You know, Joe Lapine Danbury competition. Joe retired.
Oh.
And his nephew took over the shop, so he's not really doing, you know, a lot of stuff. But
gotcha.
He will. He does like to kind of have pet projects here and there.
I see.
You know, we've been talking to him about possibilities and, you know, what would be really cool to build and that. So those discussions go on all the time, but you know, always it comes down to money. But.
And of course, his dad always ran Fords. That's why. And you did for a while when you were first going, right?
Yeah, all of our small block stuff is still Ford. So.
I heard those Fords had some torque to them too.
They run great.
Just can't find pistons and rings, right?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything.
That's what some guys told me.
Well, I mean, we haven't done. The last time we really did like any kind of rebuild was, you know, during like 2020. So it was before, you know, all these shortages and stuff started happening. And so we haven't really done anything with that. It's been the big block since then. So.
Why Canandaigua? What do you like so much about Canandaigua?
I just love how professionally run it is. You know, it's a great facility, and it's great people, and you know, the atmosphere. You pull in the gate, you just get a more professional aura about it, and you know, you've got the streaming component, which is only getting better now this year with, you know, you got the Land of Legends TV, and you know, it's nice because we've got a lot of friends that we've made over the years, like from when Dad was in business.
And now they can
friends
watch.
that are in Canada. We've got family down south. We got, you know, and they all jump on their computer or on their, you know, their phone or whatever,
and probably
and
mostly
watch,
phone,
and watch on a Saturday night. But yeah, I mean, I know even before I started running there, I've just run mine through I got an Apple TV, so put it right up on the big screen. And
I'm not clever enough to do that, so. So everything's good? Everybody's happy and all that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I like the old shirt. I dug out a shirt from 20 years ago. Was that one Prime Network?
The old Prime Network, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that when it would have been?
Yeah, I'm thinking 15 at least, somewhere around there. But I found it in the back of my closet, 2000s. And I said, I'm going to wear this. Greg was the only one who noticed, by the way. But he worked in broadcasting, so that's why he would have noticed. So good to see you as always, man. Take care. And I'm going to interview you in Casbah Victory Lane this year.
I sure hope so. That would be great.
Take care, man.
All right. Thanks, Doug.